Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my top 10 best swimsuit preliminary performances for Miss Grand International 2021. Welcome! So yesterday, the preliminary competition was held and I'm very excited because there's a lot of strong performances during the swimsuit competition. I have already released my top 10 favorites for the evening gown. You can watch them on my channel. But for this swimsuit, what made Miss Grand International amazing is that they're really changing the way we look at the performances on stage. As you know, I know we all have standards of catwalk and performance on stage, and that's mainly our basis, not only for this pageant but for other pageants. But in Miss Grand International, that doesn't work because you need to showcase your personality and the way you go along with the music. And that's what you have seen in the swimsuit round. You really need to work, and if you wanted to incorporate dance moves, go for it. That's okay for Miss Grand International, because if you have watched 2020 edition, even the winner, Abina Apia, was dancing along in her performance and still she won as Miss Grand International. So I believe that it changes how we view, Miss Grand International only changes how we view swimsuit and catwalk performances. So my basis here is not only the walk, the consistency of the walk, but it's mostly how you go along with your performance, with the music, your personality, the aura. And you can really feel if a woman is just holding back a little or is really enjoying it on stage. That's my basis. Someone who can really shines through their performances. And here's my top 10. But before that, I have to recognize, because as what I've said earlier, there's a lot of strong ladies. I actually have 20 ladies on my list, but then I have to narrow it down to my top 10. Before I proceed to my top 10, here are the ladies that are in my top 20. But I will not be making commentaries. I will just be naming them just for special recognition. And the ladies in my top 20 in random order were Colombia, Costa Rica, Spain, Guatemala, India, Myanmar, Ecuador, Peru, Paraguay, and Vietnam. Now, let's go to my top 10. Starting with my number 10, Venezuela. Vanessa Coello. That was definitely a much cleaner and solid performance than the evening gown round where she performed as well. Super strong walks this time and solid turns. I loved when she busted her moves because it worked very well with the performance and with the timing of music. My number 9 goes to Bolivia. Eloisa Gutierrez. I love Bolivia. Even during the group introduction, she was really standing out, and she's got one of the most solid and firm walks overall. I loved her poses, and you can really see that she's very confident with herself, with her body, with her walk, and with her entire performance. Number 8 goes to Indonesia. Sophia Rogan. I am super glad that she decided to wear a ponytail because she surely knows how to whip it when she performed on stage. Not literally whip by holding it, but the way she does with her head movements, it also goes along with the whipping of her hair, and I love that. I believe making side glances, it was definitely Sophia's signature look and moves, and honestly, I loved it. Her walk was also decent overall. My number 7 goes to Brazil. Lorena Rodrigues. The thing about Brazil is that you just can't say anything wrong about her performances. It was flawless, and it may not give as much kick as the others, but what I love about it is it's because it's the way her walk is simply something that fits her personality. I'll say it was a swimsuit performance in a very classy way. And let me just highlight how beautiful she was, and she looked fresh during the swimsuit round. My number 6 goes to the Dominican Republic. Stephanie Medina. That round, the swimsuit round, is definitely Dominican Republic's strength. She's got one of the strongest walks in the competition, and she has showed and slayed the stage once again. She is doing it effortlessly, and that's what makes her the best. Number 5 goes to Nigeria. Patience Christopher. The side view pose that she did before her name or during her announcement of her name was gorgeous. That was definitely a very picturesque moment. I love that. I also love the slow-mo turn that she did, and then followed by busting of some energetic moves. I love the switch of energy that she showed in there. The kind of diversity that we wanted as well. I love her sassiness on stage, and that ponytail was insane. Not only that it was too long, but I think it fits her perfectly. I am loving that very, very much. She's clearly one of the best ones for that round. From her body to her walk, aura, energy, and beauty. I mean, she checked all the boxes for me. My number 4 goes to the Philippines. Samantha Panlilio. I am super proud of Sampan because she definitely made a legacy of her own, and we know that we put so much pressure into her, especially that before her we have the amazing Samantha Bernardo. So she's definitely been pressured very, very much. But we have to understand that diamonds are made because of too much pressure. So that's what she did, and that's what she showed us. That was just a super good swimsuit performance. Her walk just clearly showed a product of intense training. If you simply compared it to how she did during the national pageant performances, she definitely came a long way. The way she did her poses and turns were definitely outstanding. So congratulations to Sampan. Amazing. Number 3 goes to CUBA. Geysel Vaillant. I love CUBA. I loved her energy. I love the way how she worked with her hair. And when she turned, she was like a hurricane who did it with so much kick. But she also did it flawlessly. And that's one of the best things about her. That's definitely her strength. Definitely a clear and standout performance. Although, if I had to compare, I feel like what she did during the national costume was definitely super good, and I really hope she could replicate and combine both of those performances in the swimsuit and the national costume, because both of them were amazing performances from CUBA. I wanted her to give, I mean, she already have great energy, but if she gave that sultry performance that she gave in the national costume and combined it with her swimsuit performance, I believe it will be much better. I actually wanted to put her at number 1 until I saw the other 2 who is leading on this list. My number 2 goes to South Africa. Jeane Van Damme. Even in the intro as a group, I already saw South Africa standing out and making sure she'll be noticed. I'm not sure if you noticed this as well. I don't really want to compare specifically, but my gosh, South Africa and Venezuela are in the same group when they did the group introduction. But have you seen how South Africa made simple moves to make sure that she'll stand out? And you can really notice that she stood out in that group performance alone. I could not believe that this is the same woman that I saw when she was crowned as Miss Grand South Africa. I mean, she ultimately transformed into a slayer on stage. Loved her personality, loved the impact of her walk, stunning face as always, and all I can say is, for someone like me who followed her journey from the time she was crowned up to here, I am super proud of Jeane Van Damme after watching not only the swimsuit but all her entire performances in this competition. And I really am crossing my fingers that she will be rewarded with the placement she deserves. She truly deserves a high placement after everything that she did for this competition. So proud of her. But my choice for the best swimsuit preliminary performance goes to, I was even surprised too, Puerto Rico, Vivianie Diaz Arroyo. I know she did great in previous performances, but I did not expect that she would even do much better for the swimsuit. This performance is much better than what she did during the Best in Swimsuit competition. For Vivianie, her moves were so polished that it looked like everything about her performance seems like it was perfectly calculated. Every second of her performance is so enjoyable to watch. The slow-mo, sultry, and sassy gestures was outstanding. I truly love that. That was my favorite moment of the entire performances. Based on her performance alone, that was, I believe, all of her time on stage in the swimsuit was a highlight. But if I could pick my favorite part, that's definitely the slow-mo gesture. I truly love that. I really love her. I was like clapping while watching her performance. And I also love the hair flipping that she did on the end. It was like the perfect and after that very energetic performance. I love that. I think her performance here in the swimsuit preliminaries was clearly the best of them all, at least to me, because of course these preliminary performances is based on what is good for us. It's more of a perception based, but for me these are my top 10 favorite performances during the swimsuit preliminaries, and I am super excited to know your list. And if your favorites isn't on the list, it's okay, just share them in the comment section, because I would love to know your thoughts about it and on my entire ranking, and on the ladies on my list, what do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.